Hey everyone, Dad Finance here, coming at you from the car in my lunch break with a bit of hat hair. Sorry about that. I want to talk today about rewarding yourself and splurging. So rewards and splurges. Now, if you get, say, your tax return comes back and say you get $1,500, some people will splurge and they'll just spend the whole lot. And they'll justify it by oh, it's money I didn't have, and I deserve it, and I deserve a treat, and whatever. A reward would be, I'll use myself. Say I got $1,500 back on my tax return. What I would do is put money aside for my car registration. I'd put $500 aside for that, $7 maybe, and I'd probably put $7 aside for rates or home and contents insurance. I'd put $1,400 aside and I'd reward myself with the $100. Now, going out for dinner or something like that. Now, for me, $100, that would include something like this. Or possibly something like this. That's because that's what I like. So it doesn't have to be food. It could be, you could buy yourself a watch, or you could go out to the movies, or go out for dinner, buy some books for yourself, whatever it is. You should definitely give yourself a pat on the back if you're doing well with investing, budgeting, and finances, just in general. So what I would suggest, I suggested this to someone the other week. They're saving for a house deposit, for an investment property. And they need 20 grand, I think, 20 to 22. And I said, look, that's a lot of money. To save that amount of money is awesome, all right? So what I would suggest is every time you get to 2 grand, every $2,000 increment, I would give yourself $100 as a reward. It's only $100. Give yourself a pat on the back. And just be grateful for yourself that you've actually put all the other bullshit aside and saved some money, and you are planning for the future, all right? We do things all the time and we don't kind of give ourselves a pat on the back enough, I don't think. This can go too far, as in the splurging side of things, like, oh, I deserve this and I'm just going to spend it all, and then you're left with nothing. We all know someone who does that, all right? So this isn't about that. This is a reward. This is looking at the amount of money and taking a small percentage, 5 to 10% out of it, and using that for yourself. That would be a good gauge, I would say, between 5 to 10% of any kind of money. Use it for yourself. All right. So like I said, if you got $1,500, I'd invest or put aside $1,400 for bills, a deposit, all that kind of stuff. And I'd use $100 for myself. So you've really got to know the difference between rewarding yourself and splurging. We all know it up here, what the difference is, but it's just here. Okay. It's hard for some people to know the difference with that as far as what they actually do. They know it here, but their actions say something else. All right. Now, this video, you might be watching it. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, give me a yell Instagram, and YouTube. There is a Facebook page, but I've been pretty slack with that, so I'll try and be a bit more involved with all of that. I have been getting a lot of messages from people saying thanks for the advice on this and that. Thank you very much. I'm not a financial advisor. I've never studied finance. I don't know anything. I'm a business consultant. I don't do anything with finances, shares, stocks, all that kind of stuff as far as professionally. It's only me as a dad doing what I'm doing. So take that in mind with all my videos, right? You've got to make the decision of what you're going to do and all that kind of stuff. This is what I do, and hopefully it helps along the way too. I really like to help people with their own personal finances, just getting out of holes if they're stuck in holes. And I really, really love working with startups and small businesses so they don't eat shit, because they do. Heaps of them do. Within the first 3 years, 60 to 70% don't exist anymore. So I really want to see that change. Whatever the platform you're watching me on right now, give me a comment, give me a like, all that kind of stuff. Comments, please ask me something, all right? Just what's this, what's that, what can I do here, what can I do there? Please, I really like the interaction and I'm here to help, so give me a yell. All right, have a good day.